Today, we're going to be checking out the dangers of gentle parenting.
This is a future warning to my child. If you're like any of these kids in this video, I'm gonna put you back where you came from.
This was put together by a new channel called Demanti, so huge shout out to him. If you're part of the percentage that has not already subscribed, subscribe. And also make sure to subscribe to Demanti.
Give me my phone, you idiot!
Yo,
You want me to
what?
take your iPad away?
No! Hands are not for hitting. I don't like that. That hurts.
If any of my kids even tried any of this, bro, WWE suplex, bro.
You're gonna suplex your kid.
Respect your parents, bro. Seriously, they're literally paying your bills. Pay your own bills. Get your own house, and you can do whatever you want.
Why did you say it like that? What?
Children are violently attacking their parents. Children are getting addicted to iPads, watching Cocomelon and Skibbity Toilet for hours. Math and reading scores are declining. What do these all have in common? They're the result of a new and growing trend: gentle parenting.
Thankfully, we're not part of that problem because we're pretty good people.
We're educational.
I'm educational channel. You learn about the British accents from Jews.
Exactly.
You learn about shaving your armpit hair with socks and balding. You learn about...
You learn about painting your nails. Can't wait for my kid to watch that.
Gentle parenting is exactly what it sounds like: being gentle to your child. Gentle parenting believes it's a war crime to punish a child. Spanking? That's child abuse. Yelling at your child? That's child abuse. Doing anything that upsets and angers your child? That's child abuse. What happens if your child is literally assaulting you and hurting you?
Whoa, that is a crazy clip right there.
Well, you need to sit down and talk about your feelings. Use logic to explain why hitting people is a big no-no. That's the mindset that gentle parenting advocates for. Gentle parenting was popularized in the 2010s in attempts to get rid of the authoritarian parenting styles that society was so accustomed to. But this trend backfired, creating a generation of bratty, selfish, violent, and entitled children. Children can be stubborn, and negotiating with them is hard. Try convincing a child that brain rot is bad for them, and you'll see what I mean.
I've been a parent for many years, okay?
Wait, now you tell us.
I know a thing or two about parenting, all right? It's so simple. If they're not happy, just take the iPad and then you tell them if they don't stop, then they will be stopped.
You would be a scary dad. Oh my god, dude.
Imagine sucks as your dad, bro.
Yikes.
I dealt with the juicy kid before, okay?
The juicy kid? Oh, me.
This kid, he came home very drunk one night. Oh, he had a very, very late night. And you knew what he was doing at 3 a.m. in the morning, bro. Boxing the, what is this thing called? Like the
mannequin.
The mannequin at 3 a.m. Not just for a minute, not 2 minutes. He did it for an hour at 1 to 3 a.m. Insane. So you know what you do? You get up, you go to where the mannequin is, you pick it up, and you throw it out of the house, and you tell him to go to bed. Problem solved. And he went to bed right after that.
Juicy's a good boy. He just does what daddy tells him to do.
Because children rarely listen to logic and emotional reasoning, gentle parenting often fails. Watch how these gentle parents deal with their children's violence.
You can't slap his head, okay?
Please.
No, you can't slap his head, okay, Winnie?
Please.
Please don't do that. Ellie, please don't do that. Ow! No, gentle hands.
No.
Well, that's a baby, though.
It might not seem like much, but these children are learning that they can hurt people without consequences.
My nephew's low-key kind of like this. He's like 2 years old, 3 years old. If you want him to use the bathroom, he starts like screaming. He's a brat, bro. And I hate that I'm related to him, blood related to him. No way my blood is in that.
Nah, but I bet you used to be like that.
No, actually, my parents said I was the perfect child.
You were a great child, Nadway.
How do you know this?
Sux has always been your dad, no way.
This is dangerous. If children learn that it's okay to hurt their parents, they begin hurting anyone they feel like. This is how bullies are created. Now, some will argue that these parents did not use gentle parenting correctly, but come on, give them some slack. Gentle parenting is so confusing and complicated, you should need a PhD if you want to use this parenting style. In gentle parenting, parents need to become a personalized therapist and counselor for their children. And in this process, a lot of parents are bound to become too loose, leading to bad and undisciplined children. Only parents who are good at understanding children's emotions and behavior should attempt this parenting style, because if done wrong, this parenting style could lead to disaster.
Why would you have a kid if you don't research how to raise them?
What are you talking about? It's easy, guys. Okay, like, honestly, throw a fit right now, Nadway. I got it this.
I want McDonald's!
And how does this make you feel, Nadway? And how does this make you feel? And how does this make you feel?
You grown man role-playing a baby in a Discord voice call. Oh my god.
He's just at 20, by the way.
And hey, I don't hear any more commotion. I think it worked.
Wow. I feel refined. I feel like I can have a PhD right now.
Wow, see? Just like that, guys. Parenting 101.
I'm writing this down.
And this isn't only about violence. When children learn that they can do whatever they want without any serious consequences, they begin to expect the world to revolve around them. And this is a mindset that's very hard to undo. If anything isn't going their way and they're unhappy about it, they throw a tantrum. This has led to a massive rise in classroom misbehavior in the last few years. Here's a kindergarten teacher talking about it.
Have you guys ever thrown a tantrum when you guys were kids?
I was a good kid.
Really? I threw a tantrum.
Why? What was it about?
No, I just spent too much time like on electronics, so they took it away.
I was upset about it.
Hey, you have to focus on your tennis, bro. It's going to lead you somewhere in the world. You're going to become the number one tennis.
Yeah, you gotta go back to that, dude.
He was close.
And now you're sitting on your desk for 12 hours a day, bro.
Bro, I don't even have my pants on right now. Look at this. You think there's any pants?
No, I believe you. I believe you.
Gentle parenting is ruining our children. We can't do much when students misbehave, when they're yelling, when they're cursing, when they're throwing chairs. They're trying to hit teachers with their jackets.
Throwing chairs! You have demons in your school, bro.
Dude, if your kid is throwing chairs,
That's a big kid.
That is when gentle parenting has not benefited that child.
A nationwide survey found that 68% of teachers experience verbal abuse from their students. Classrooms have turned into real-life Call of Duty lobbies.
Bro, did you really say that, bro? This 14-year-old repeatedly calling his African-American teacher a racial slur.
Bro, say it too, bro. We're right here, bro. Everybody's watching. What's up?
Hurling a basketball at the teacher.
I feel like as a teacher, if a student put hands on you, you have the right to square up.
that teacher is like already having long days. They're just doing their job. And then you're a kid and you're just trying to make their day like 10 times worse. What are you doing with your life?
Well,
Why?
let me tell you something. It's because they give so much homework and I can play Fortnite, Minecraft, and Roblox. Do they not understand that I have to complete my $10 battle pass?
Where did you come from?
I responded from the rage.
44% of teachers cite student misbehavior as a top source for job-related stress.
Our society, significant decrease in accountability and consequence. It's not surprising that unfortunately this is spilling over into the behavior of students in school.
It's no wonder why there's massive teacher shortages in countries all around the world now. This wasn't as large of a problem back in the 2000s as it is now. And misbehavior isn't the only consequence. Children are becoming lazy and slow. Parents simply hand an iPad or an iPhone to their children to shut them up and let the device do the parenting. Children begin to watch highly stimulating content, with toddlers watching Cocomelon and older children doom-scrolling YouTube shorts and watching brain-rot content.
If you're a parent and you just hand your kid an iPad and you call that parenting, what are you doing?
Yeah, why would you put your iPad in front of a kid, bro?
Well, do you want to raise your kid? I don't think so.
And at first, parents see nothing wrong with this, until they try to get the children to stop.
You want me to take your iPad away?
No!
Okay, well, it's time for bed.
No! Not going to bed!
It's control.
Calm down.
Avery sucks for one viewer.
These kids are too much, but if you guys are not acting like that when playing Steel Slap, then I don't want you playing my game, okay? That's what I want you guys to do.
How do you restart if your kid's like that, like addicted to the iPad?
You literally delete it.
Are you talking about deleting the kid or deleting the, like...
You take that as you will, you know?
Okay.
Both work.
Many parents don't take the measures to limit their child's screen use or monitor their content. If this continues long enough, the child actually becomes addicted to their iPad or iPhone and builds an emotional dependence on it. Without their device, they can't be happy. Many studies have found that excessive screen use can interfere with brain development in children by lowering cortical thickness and damage the prefrontal cortex, parietal lobe, temporal lobe, and occipital lobe for children to identify and regulate their emotions, which could be why children get so angry when their iPads are taken away. But because gentle parenting strongly advocates against punishment, and many parents interpret this as avoiding any action that makes the child upset, many parents become too reluctant to take away screen time. But this isn't just about screen time. The detrimental effects of a screen addiction carry on to other aspects of the child's life, and one of these is school. Children are underperforming at every single grade level. A study investigated math and reading scores of 4th and 8th graders and found that the majority do not meet proficiency. And it makes sense. When children's brains are so fried from spending hours on their screens, that brain damage happens to affect how they perform in school. Along with this, when children spend years spending all their time playing and using a screen rather than doing chores or learning, they grow a lazy mentality that's very difficult to reverse.
Dude, that was a grown baby with a pacifier in its mouth.
The rise of gentle parenting has led many parents to allow their children long hours of screen time. And even if this isn't the mindset that gentle parenting is advocating for, it is the mindset that gentle parenting has popularized.
This is the most locked in I've ever seen Socks. It's like he's trying to prove that he's not an iPad kid.
I'm trying to get my screen time in. What are you talking about?
I can focus. Someone get that computer away from him.
So we need to either start warning against the dangers of failed gentle parenting or stop promoting this parenting style so heavily. So far, we've discussed the dangers that arise when parents misunderstand the gentle parenting method and use it incorrectly. But even if done correctly, this parenting style can still lead to disaster. You see, gentle parenting works off the assumption that a child is an emotionally intelligent creature who understands the morality of their actions. But the unfortunate reality is that most children are not like this. In a child's early stages, particularly up to the age of 5, children have a trait known as egocentrism, which is the inability to understand perspectives other than their own.
Obviously, they haven't done studies on me.
My dad actually really wanted me to read books every single day, and I never read a single book. I feel kind of bad.
I haven't read a book in 20 years, bro, and I'm 23.
The only books I read are picture books or Ninja's book on how to be good at Fortnite.
You don't read Sock's comic at Sock's Stat Store?
Bro, what are you doing with your life, huh? Why are you wasting your life away on these screens when instead you could be buying these comics and you could be buying these socks where I'm not even
you're not wearing
any
pants right now, bro.
But that don't matter. If you buy this, guess what? You're gonna help someone in need, okay? I have a funny picture and I have 2 funny pictures. This is funny picture 1.
Oh, what? How did you get this? Wait, you actually took photos. I thought you were joking.
We cannot be showing these.
Where's the second one?
What is the second one?
Oh my god, it's me. I was nice and cozy in my bed.
You look so malleable.
These children haven't developed enough cognitively to understand the concept that other people perceive situations differently than they do. For example, when playing hide and seek, a toddler might cover their own eyes, believing that nobody can see them because they aren't able to see anyone else.
TBH played this with his dad, but he never came back.
What did I do? What did I do? I literally was quiet. That was the only time I was quiet.
Or a toddler might offer their favorite toy to someone else, believing that they would enjoy the toy just as much. But children also have a hard time understanding how their own actions can upset others. A toddler might slap his mom, thinking it's funny. Because the toddler finds it funny, the toddler believes his mom will also find it funny.
My nephew does that to my sister sometimes.
What?
Slam him.
In this scenario, gentle parenting would advocate using logic and emotional reasoning to explain why slapping is bad. But a toddler will have a very difficult time understanding these concepts because these concepts are too complicated and beyond their cognitive capacity. It's like teaching algebra to a toddler. Maybe some toddlers will understand it, but for most, their brains just aren't ready for it. And you can't force these complex concepts onto a child because they're just going to end up being confused and won't learn anything. But you know what does work?
Bro, you know what you do? Unironically, you kind of show them how it feels. So like, if they hit you, you just go,
What?
The kid slaps you, you slap them back.
If they can't understand what bad is, bro, you show them what bad is, bro.
You grab them by the throat and you choke slam them to the floor.
No, never do that to your kid. Always treat your kid with love and respect. Only whenever they love and respect you back, bro.
So that means if my kid doesn't ever cook for me, I'm legally allowed to starve them.
If they don't fetch you a beer, okay.
But you know what does work? Operant conditioning.
No. I think the real solution is a belt. Okay, buddy?
Toddlers' brains are too premature to understand concepts of empathy and morality, but their brains are capable of association. A toddler can associate a certain action to a certain outcome. For example, a child understands, if I eat this broccoli, mom will give me ice cream. Or, if I slap mom, I will be punished. For most children, this method of parenting will be the most effective. Apparently, this method is considered harmful nowadays, which I personally think is BS. Like adults, children have different levels of emotional and social intelligence. Some children might learn concepts of empathy and morality very quickly, and gentle parenting will be very effective for these children.
Actually, just never show your kid what sweets are and they won't crave it.
Same with an iPad.
Okay, so when I say my idea, I'm crazy, okay? Emily thinks I'm crazy for this. When we have kids, I am putting my kids in a shack. They will think it's Disneyland because they don't know that Disneyland exists.
Yeah, bro.
Exactly.
They won't know good stuff exists because I won't tell them.
Genius.
Do you guys know about this? Because I feel like this is kind of what you're getting to.
What is this?
That's the most random image I've ever seen.
Yeah, what is this?
Back in the day, they put people in this cave and they never took them out. They were born there. And the only thing they ever saw was those shadow figures. And they thought that was the entirety of life. They didn't think there was anything beyond that.
That sounds like they had a pretty awesome life.
On the flip side, some children are especially stubborn and selfish, and disregard the feelings of anyone else. These children can still be raised to become kind and understanding people. They just need to be specifically raised to understand that their negative actions will lead to negative consequences. If these children are raised with gentle parenting, even if done correctly, they might still end up being violent or narcissistic, and that's what we're seeing happening so often these days. Now here comes the controversial part of the video. I know a lot of you will get triggered by this part. If you disagree with me or want to type any hate comments, then go ahead.
Okay.
We didn't even watch it yet.
I actually read most of the comments on every video I post, so I'll probably see what you write. Our society has become soft. Parents are afraid to be strict towards their children because they believe it might traumatize them. Nowadays, people commonly talk about having PTSD because their parents yelled at them. PTSD. Yeah, try telling that to a soldier or a war veteran. I'm not advocating for harsh, aggressive parenting. Parents should mostly be gentle and try to understand their children. But the harsh truth is, sometimes, no matter how much you negotiate with them, children will only want things to go their way. In cases like this, where gentle parenting does not work, being strict is the only solution.
Can you please stop hitting me with that? Thank you.
Stop!
Yeah, she stopped.
Sit down, please. Luca, sit down. Luca, sit down!
Good job. Good. That's a good parent.
Feet off the table. That's not nice. You're eating.
That works.
That's nasty. Yes, nasty. Put it down. Get your feet off the table. Get them off. Now.
They just raised their voice. It's that simple. If you guys think we would be fantastic parents, make sure to slap that subscribe button with your bell. Make sure to subscribe to Humanity and check out another video right over here.